What if the characters that you animate are about to become the single most important asset in the future of marketing? In this video, I'm going to be laying out a complete blueprint for this transformation. First, we'll talk about the issues in modern marketing, then we'll go through the current solutions and near future solutions. Finally, we will work on something practical, the exact mindset and technology stack that you might need to capitalize on this opportunity. Now, let's understand the problem first, which is a massive trust crisis. Brands are spending 12% of their entire company revenue on marketing, but their message is becoming actively rejected. Global consumers trust companies a lot less than they did last year. And for Gen Z, the number is even worse, by the way. Only 28% trust the brands that they actually buy from. Why? Because there are too many fucking ads. Especially with AI slops now, it's a hyper reality where the fake are becoming so real and you can't even tell what's real anymore, then you just trust nothing. But the solution is nothing new. Real or fake, marketers are forgetting that humans are wired to connect to faces, personality, and characters. Now, the short-term solution for this is to rent an audience through human influencers. But that's a massive gamble. Their authenticity is plummeting, and you have zero control over their offstage behavior. One bad tweet from them, well, there goes your money to the PR. What is the alternative? What if the brand can own its audience? And what if they could create a personality that perfectly aligns with the brand's value 100% of the time, 24/7? And that brings us to having a mascot, a digital mascot. I know digital mascot worked because I lived through it as a kid. You probably heard of tech giant Tencent, but do you know that back in the days they had this penguin mascot made out of their logo? It wasn't just any mascot. He was my digital pet. I had to nurture him, feed him, put him through school, get him to work, and invest my actual emotions into him. He would just be sitting in the corner of my monitor, grow by the day. They turned this software into a companion, and that connection was fucking real. One day I came home from school, my penguin got sick and died because I neglected him, and I was genuinely traumatized. That was more than a decade ago. So today, that fundamental idea is being supercharged by AI, and that is digital life forms. And I see three different ways of integration. First is creating an AI companion, which is the one we talked about, but with more large language model, where they stop performing a script and they start having a real one-on-one conversation. And we see that with Alibaba's Ali bot, which changes its communication style for each user. From those personalized connection, it can scale up to AI streaming for brands. There are 24/7 AI live streamers working literally non-stop in e-commerce to promote a product and achieve better results than human teams. And we can take that idea even further, breaking free of the screen with interactive mixed reality. The German pavilion at the 2025 World Expo, where their mascot is this cute tangible guy, but there's sensors around the head, and when you poke it into a physical space, it explains the concept. Too bad I couldn't keep it. No way. And these offline and online interactions combined is how you have a mascot that is a brand container. And the best part about this, it can be very adaptable to different cultures by speaking multiple languages, wearing different costumes, and curating a very personalized experience in different niches. So tell me, in that case, what exactly are you creating? You're creating a digital life form. So the trend and opportunity is clear, but let's get practical. How do you actually go from being a freelance animator to creating digital life forms? The first thing is how you position yourself, the internal mindset. We have to stop thinking of ourselves as a freelance animator. Instead of saying, I will animate your character for $50 per second. Remember, you are creating digital ambassador, and you can say that it solves a lot of those brands' trust issues and long-term emotional connection issues. When you position yourself like that, you're upgrading yourself from delivering a render file to an entire package and system. Digital life form with behavioral guidelines, design guidelines, interaction protocols. Chances are those brands will go back to you because, well, you built all those. It's very similar to style guides. Second, we need to unlock new skill sets. Not only just traditional pipeline, by the way, even in Neural Engine with the metahumans, Real Illusions, Maya. I'm talking about a new technology stacks. So the first thing is that I believe the era of clunky, expensive mocap suit is going to be fading away. It's not cost effective enough. The market will adapt. We're talking about tools like Deep Motion or Coco Vision. You can even just upload a single photo and audio file where ByteDance's OmniHuman can create a lifelike, fully animated video for you. Second, the brain and personality. The character you're creating is a combination of different language models with a specific knowledge base. So platforms like HeyGen allow you to train an avatar based on your brand's information so that it can have an intelligent and real-time conversation. Thirdly, is there a real-time platform that you can pull all the data together? Maybe it's Unreal Engine, Unity? I know that was a lot. That's why on my Discord, there is this freebie section where you can access that for free. And keep in mind, these are so fucking easy to use, as overwhelming as it sounds, especially if you're a 3D artist. You definitely have the technical IQ to make it work. The hard part is connecting those platforms together. We don't really have to do everything at once. So out of all that we discovered, which area are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments. Are you interested in AI streaming for brands? Less clunky motion capture? Or some mixed reality or interactive experiences?